Another warm day in the dead of winter. Really thins my fluids. Hello, bird of the air. Getting some sun too, I see. Ah! Someone's unleashed a weather machine! Snow! After a week of clear skies.
Cody, see if Doc Green's been tinkering again.
And I'll alert the chief in case Dr. Morocco has returned with...
No, wait! That's not from a weather machine. Mr. Hooten's just decorating for the holiday.
This isn't Christmas.
But next week is Midwinter morning.
How many holidays do you humans have?
This one's special. It's just for Griffin Rock. It all started back when...
Rescue bots. A stack of logs just rolled onto a car.
Someone's trapped inside.
Stop! We have to remove the logs in the right order, or they could shift too much weight onto the car.
Routine patrol with 4 bots and chases. He's later awoke in the strangest of places. Earth was their home now, and in addition, Optimus Prime gave them this mission. Learn from the humans, serve and protect. Live in their world, earn their respect. Family of heroes will be your allies. Remain robots in disguise. Rescue bots, roll to the rescue. Heroes indeed. Rescue bots, roll to the rescue. Rescue bots.
Just remain calm, Mrs. Niederlander. And you too, Mr. Pettypaws.
Danny, any way to speed this up?
Not safely.
Oh, I'm about to toss my waffles as it is.
Toss your... Oh, your breakfast. Ugh.
Wanna tell me why there's a stack of logs downtown?
A bonfire for midwinter morning. I don't know why we bother. Hardly anyone shows up for it anymore.
Doesn't a bonfire leave a big mess?
Yep. Guess who cleans that up?
You are safe now.
How can I drive, you reckless robots? You tore the door off.
Now hold on
Man, we
there.
took great care
A
to...
little thank you.
Please don't be upset.
Let me handle this. Mrs. Niederlander, now our objective was to free you from the vehicle. Sometimes when we do that...
This wouldn't have happened if that log pile wasn't such a hazard. Why even have a bonfire if nobody comes?
We come.
All right. How about if I give you and Mr. Pettypaws a lift home?
Fine, take me to my cabin.
The one on the mountain?
That's where I stay every year during this holiday charade.
Well, after you.
The last time I transported Mr. Pettypaws, he left me an odorous little parting gift.
I remember. Had to drive with your windows down for a week.
Young man, use that noisy tractor of yours to tow my car.
I'm noisy?
Yes, ma'am.
You're welcome!
Maybe that old grump should call someone else next time.
And she can get her own cat out of the tree, too.
A shame she has to be so ungrateful.
Wonder why she doesn't like this holiday.
Yeah, what could she have against getting presents? By the way, what'd you guys get me?
Like I tell you.
And like I'd remember, I clicked, I bought, it'll be here on the ferry.
Were we supposed to buy presents?
That's the way it works. I need a few things, so I'll give you a list.
Presents cost money, right? Where do we get money?
Someone want to explain what this midwinter fuss is all about?
'Twas a winter storm like no other, the Great Nor'easter of 1713. Snow and ice had buried Griffin Rock, trapping the island's residents in their homes. Supply ships couldn't make the voyage, and when food ran out, people had no way of getting more. And then, one snowy night, a mysterious visitor slipped unnoticed into every home and left bread in the empty pantries. No one ever discovered who this benefactor was. So thereafter, he became known as the Rider of Midwinter.
Clearly, this rider kept his identity a secret for fear of being arrested as a trespasser.
So people give presents now as a way of honoring the mysterious rider who saved the town?
Right, and the cool part is, everyone still finds bread on their doorstep every midwinter morning.
A 300-year-old rider? I'm sorry, but I would not eat that bread.
No, Blades. It's someone else carrying on the tradition, but nobody knows who.
So, what's a bonfire have to do with any of this?
After the blizzard, everyone gathered in town and lit a fire to keep warm. It just grew from that.
Ugh. Hate to break it to you, Chase, but that air freshener? So not cutting it.
Curse you, Mr. Pettypaws.
Everyone to the garage, please. Winter storm. As if this holiday doesn't keep us busy enough.
Well, at least the town won't need to decorate with fake snow.
Isn't this just wonderful?
Snow on the road seriously complicates the rescues.
Oh, I think it's beautiful.
Me too. I hope it snows all week.
It's been snowing all week. Conditions are so bad that nobody has even been out gift shopping. And for those of us who ordered online, the ferry carrying our packages has not arrived. Which means neither has the gourmet hot chocolate maker I bought for myself. I want my cocoa.
Mayday! Mayday! Man overboard!
Being only a land-based vehicle sure can be frustrating.
I, too, feel revved up with nowhere to go.
Don't worry, Blades and Heatwave will get it done.
Over there! Kate, Heatwave, follow our searchlight.
Roger that. I got you, buddy!
He made it! But that shipping container didn't.
What?
No!
Everything all right?
Mario's safe, Dad, but the container of packages was lost.
Ah, understood.
Hopefully the rest of the town takes the news better than that.
This is catastrophic! No presents on Midwinter morning? Oh, the humanity! My gifts were on that ferry.
Please tell me somebody bought gifts locally.
Sorry, Danny. We ordered them online like most people.
Maybe we could still go buy some gifts downtown.
Except that stores have been closed since the snow started.
No one should be out in this weather anyway.
It is nearly impossible to drive responsibly in these conditions.
Try flying. I have no feeling in my tail rotor.
Face it, this holiday's an even bigger bust than usual.
Are you upset because your gifts were lost at sea, Cody?
A little. I ordered some pretty neat presents for my family, and for you guys too. But mostly, I'm sad we won't be getting the bread tomorrow. Whoever the rider of Midwinter is, he won't be able to make deliveries in this snow.
Why not just consume the bread from your own kitchen?
It's not really about the bread.
But you just said...
It's about the tradition. Being with family, finding bread on your doorstep. It all just gives you a warm feeling inside.
Right. Because the bread is hot.
No.
He means like internal combustion.
Maybe I'm not being clear.
I get it. The bread reminds everyone why they celebrate in the first place. Surviving the storm and being grateful for it.
Exactly. Except nobody in town probably even cares anymore. They just want presents.
Griffin Rock emergency. Mrs. Niederlander. You need us all up at your cabin?
Niederlander!
What exactly is the emergency? Hello? Mrs. Niederlander? Hello? I lost the connection. We better get up there.
You can't be serious.
Hello, she's on the mountain.
Can we wait until spring?
I just hope Mr. Pettypaws does
Why
not
give her
need
another
a ride.
reason to
If
complain
she
about
just
us?
showed a little appreciation.
But what if she really does need us?
Cody's right. This is the job we all signed on for.
Agreed. How do we get up there?
The mountain roads are iced over.
And the upslope winds are too severe for flying.
Boulder might be able to make it.
She said she needed all of us.
I have an idea.
Good thinking, Cody. The MHQ is heavy enough, I shouldn't be a problem.
Dad, phones are still out. I hope Mrs. Niederlander is all right.
Just don't be disappointed with her when this turns out to be nothing.
I don't think she'd bring us all up there unless it was important.
One would hope. Avalanche! Hang on!
Wow.
Everyone okay?
Okay.
Affirmative.
Yeah.
Yes.
Relative to what?
Though I do suggest we proceed on foot from here.
Agreed. Mrs. Niederlander, what
Get
can
in
you...
here before you let all the heat out.
She looks fine to me.
No cats and trees either.
Let's try to listen in.
I am rather conflicted about eavesdropping.
Think of it as covert surveillance.
That works.
Now, if you could tell us what the emergency is, Mrs.
I need someone to deliver my midwinter morning packages.
You brought us all the way up here during the worst nor'easter in 300 years?
So we can run your errands?
It's the least you can do after your robots wrecked my car.
Okay, let me tell you something.
Mrs. Niederlander, what makes the delivery of these packages an emergency?
They're important to the whole community.
I hardly think...
Dad, she's right. They are important. Mrs. Niederlander is the rider of Midwinter.
How old are you?
I'm not the original, you knucklehead. Before me, it was old man Delgado. Before him, Mrs. Crabtree.
But why do you do it?
This holiday began because of one selfless act of kindness. Every year it gets a little harder for people to remember that. I do it so they won't forget.
That's a very good reason.
And for the last 49 years, I've never missed a midwinter morning.
And you're not gonna miss this one either.
Not if we can help it.
Well, we'll have to move fast. It'll be morning in a few hours.
We need some big bags. Have any sheets we can use?
Plenty. Now enough chit-chat. Let's move it, people.
Wow, who knew cranky Mrs. Niederlander had a heart of gold?
Not me. I must be coming down with something.
Me too. Even though we don't get sick.
Okay, robots. Looks like we have deliveries to make.
Riders of Midwinter, roll to the rescue! Ha-ha!
If you could open your heart and see what's inside, you'd find a magical place with all kinds of treasure you don't want to hide. It knows what a gesture can bring, like the warmth of a fire. And you'll know what it all means. It just gets brighter and brighter. The light in their eyes light the fire. You know the reason is not just the season. There's something much more like the fire. With every heart warming, the midwinter morning, together we'll all light the fire. There's a glow on your face when the feeling is right, and it keeps glowing and growing until it feels like you could light up the night. And when you let it all out, it'll grow even more. You'll know what the fire's all about, bringing us closer and closer to what we're here for. Light the fire. You know the reason is not just the season. There's something much more. Light the fire. With every heart warming, the midwinter morning, together we'll all light the fire.
Looks like we barely made it.
It also looks like Mrs. Niederlander miscounted. There's one left.
She counted right. That one's ours.
Wow, I guess I wasn't expecting anything. That makes it kind of nice.
I imagine that's just how everyone felt on the first midwinter morning.
Oh, nice.
That belongs to all of
Didn't
us,
I
you know?
teach you any
You
manners?
slobbered on it.
What? I'm hungry.
Not able to consume bread, I feel as if we're missing something.
Maybe if we sniff it?
It's not about the bread.
No, it's about the internal combustion. Right, Cody?
Bringing us closer and closer to what we're here for. Light the fire. You know the reason is not just the season. There's something much more. Light the fire. With every heart warming, the midwinter morning, together we'll all light the fire. We all know how the time is now. Gather round and let's all light the fire. A midwinter morning, together we'll all light the fire.
Hot chocolate?
Made it myself. Happy midwinter morning, Mr. Prescott.
Oh, same to you, Danny. It's the thought that counts.
Despite expectations, the bonfire has gathered a surprisingly large number of citizens.
And everyone looks pretty happy.
Especially for people whose presents are on the bottom of the ocean.
Boy, that must be some bread.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I know this'll come as a shock, but I never liked this holiday.
Oh, really? Shocking.
And you've hidden it so
Thank
well.
you for cluing us in.
No, it's true. I have to admit, though, it was kind of fun saving it.
Kids, Mrs. Niederlander has asked to speak with us.
Thank you, Charlie. Because of you and your trusty robots, we have the holiday I've been longing for. People woke up this morning and held that bread in their hands and remembered why we celebrate. But now I've come to realize my days as the writer are behind me.
Don't say that.
Nope. It's time to pass the bread. Therefore, I would like to ask, would you all consider being the new writers of Midwinter?
Mrs. Niederlander, my family and I would be honored.
Hey, I can be in charge of baking the bread.
Take your temperature, 'cause Griffin Rock has dolphin fever. Hello, everyone. I'm Huxley Prescott, and this is opening day of the Dolphin Wonder Festival.
Sir, I had no idea Griffin Rock possessed this many licensed drivers.
A lot of visitors, Chase. They come over on the ferry.
First day of the festival is always like this.
I must admit, I failed to see the appeal of watching identical sea mammals swim past the island.
I just hope it turns out better than last year. Hardly any dolphins showed up.
The mayor resorted to wearing a dolphin suit to keep the tourists from leaving.
He made little kids cry.
We're now here at the marina, where I spy with my little eye a glint of sunlight, a clump of seaweed, or maybe the first dolphin of the festival. Rescue team!
A routine patrol with 4 bots and stasis. He's later awoke in the strangest of places. Earth was their home now, and in addition, Optimus Prime gave them this mission. Learn from the humans, serve and protect. Live in their world, earn their respect. A family of heroes will be your allies. To others remain robots in disguise. Roll to the rescue. Heroes indeed. Roll to the rescue. With Cody to guide them and show them the way. Rescue bots will be safe in the day. Roll to the rescue.
Full team alert! Pier 3 is collapsing with people on it.
Leaving now.
On our way.
Copy that.
Chase, time to stretch your legs.
Gladly, sir.
Whoa, hit the skids! Just close your eyes.
a show! Dolphins and rescue robots. Only here in Griffin Rock. I'm Huxley Prescott.
More cars. I really shouldn't be leaving.
Oh, go have fun, Dad.
We'll be fine.
We can take care of ourselves.
Please stay! The last time Cade was in charge, he made us wax the garage floor.
Nothing wrong with seeing your reflection when you look down. Well, my reflection.
Don't worry, Chief. We can handle anything the festival or Cade can throw at us.
I only wish I could accompany you to the Peace Officers Conference. It sounds most informative.
Yeah, but always way too long.
Nevertheless, please take copious notes.
Kids, since Doc and Frankie are out of town, I've asked someone to keep an eye on things.
That's code for babysitter, isn't it?
Oh, believe me, he's no babysitter.
Hello, family of heroes.
Uncle Woodrow!
Welcome back!
I thought you were on safari.
Wait! Is this Grandpa's old convertible?
The old jalopy itself. We had some fun joyriding around in this old tuna boat, didn't we, Charlie?
Best car ever.
Indeed.
And how are my favorite humans and aliens?
Aliens, eh?
A little louder. The rest of the island didn't hear you. What? You're still keeping that a secret around here?
Yes, and so are you.
Oh, gotcha. But hey, Cybertronians, let's chat later, huh? I want to hear more about your world and your culture.
We'd love to.
The festival will be keeping everyone plenty occupied.
And I expect Cody and I will be running the joint, right?
Woodrow, we talked about this.
Just kidding, Charlie. I won't participate in the rescues. Hey, I'm not official.
Did you bring us any cool gifts, Uncle Woodrow?
From my safari? Dry roasted beetles. You can't eat just one.
I'll take your word for it.
Well, that's my cue. I'll see you all next week.
Bye, Dad.
We'll be fine,
We'll miss
Charlie.
you.
Have fun, Dad.
Since I can't be seen without a driver, I will be walking home. Care to join me, Cody?
Nah, little Chief is cruising it old school with his uncle, right?
You bet. See you at home, Chase.
Of course. Enjoy the jalopy ride.
This is Chase's spot.
Ah, he won't mind. Besides, I need to get into the kitchen. I have big plans for dinner.
Cool. What you fixin'?
Baked hackalooey. A little recipe I picked up in the Calliope rainforest.
What's in it?
A cornucopia of ingredients. But since you didn't have any eggs from the Wampu fruit dove, I had to improvise.
Yeah, smells like feet. Graham's feet.
Tastes pretty good.
Got a kick to it.
Crunchy.
Interesting.
Told you those roasted beetles were yummy.
You're dripping oil, aren't you?
This ought to be far enough. Now, let's get this over with.
I have serious doubts these beacons will attract dolphins to the island, sir.
The ad said they emit the whooshing sound of a swimming squid. Dolphins like squid. What could go wrong?
You bought them at a flea market, Mayor, with a coupon.
Look, it's this or you're wearing that dolphin costume.
Let's check the directions.
Check the No need. The beacons are water activated. Yeah, with dolphins chasing these little wonders around the island, tourists will be here all week.
Says here to release one every 50 feet to avoid interference with boat operations.
Time is of the essence, Mr. Alper. Come on.
need a ride to school, Uncle Woodrow. Most of the time, I just take my hoverboard.
No trouble at all, little chief. Gives me a chance to drive Chase. How you doing anyway, Chase?
Fine, sir. Exactly how long will you and your car be in town?
Emergency dispatch.
Help! My yacht is on a collision course with the South Shore!
We're coming, Mr. Mayor. Team, the mayor's yacht is about to crash into the beach. We have to respond, Uncle Woodrow.
Hot dog! I'm on a rescue!
Rescue bots, roll to the rescue!
Attention, please evacuate the beach immediately.
The boat!
Hurry!
Go, go, go!
My balloon!
It's moving way too fast.
It looks like the yacht is gonna hit before you guys get here.
Danny, listen. Remember the game you used to play with your dolls and toy boats down by the creek?
Yeah, why bring that up?
Blades can be the ramp.
Be the what? Be the what?
I think it'll work, Danny. Hurry.
Oh boy.
What? Oh boy. You know I don't like oh boys.
Drop into the surf blades and convert to bot mode.
Oh.
Now, fall forward and prop yourself up.
Oh boy.
All the harebrained ideas. Hey, it worked.
Here's... Someone is getting a medal for this.
Ow, 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 ow.
It's a water beacon, all right. Advertised as a dolphin lure.
I wonder if the mayor was dropping those in the ocean.
Wouldn't put it past him.
Doesn't seem right making dolphins go where they don't want to.
And according to our own emergency responders, credit for this morning's daring rescue belongs to Woodrow Burns.
Good job, Uncle Woodrow!
Yeah, noble!
Therefore, until the return of Chief Burns, I am naming Woodrow temporary acting chief of Griffin Rock.
I love Uncle Woodrow, but there's no way he's telling us how to do our jobs.
Chief Woodrow, your reaction.
I'm speechless.
Mayor, how about a few words?
Though I am reminded of the time I was made honorary tribal leader for the tree people of Tatooine. I was then expected to jump into an active volcano as a sacrifice to the lava gods. Wow!
I guess Uncle Woodrow is now official.
Chase, I'm ready.
Ready for what, sir?
Ooh, what does Charlie usually do?
The chief can often be found working in the command center. Typically not wearing someone else's clothing.
Danny, some dolphin balloons are tangled in the wind turbines and...
You know, Danny, once when trying to get coconuts from a tall tree, I used a high-powered crossbow and...
Thanks, Uncle Woodrow. We'll just climb up.
Cade, reports of a grease fire in one of the festival food trucks.
Whoa! Can't put water on a grease fire, Cade. Graham, get Boulder to bury the entire food truck with sand.
What? We're equipped to handle grease fires, Unc. Thanks, though.
Uncle Woodrow, maybe you...
Allow me. Emergency dispatch. What? Don't worry, I'll be right there. Take over, Cody. Chase and I are needed. A man's been trapped in a tree for over 3 hours. Poor Mr. Pettypaws.
But Uncle Woodrow, he's not a... He belongs to... I guess you'll figure it out.
clear. No breakfast.
Oh, darn. I was looking forward to Uncle Woodrow's fried lizard tail omelets.
I wonder where he is.
Probably dabbing antiseptic on all the cat scratches he got from Mr. Pettypaws.
Come on, guys.
Uncle Woodrow, we didn't mean that...
No, it's okay, kids. I know I get carried away. I guess it just felt good being a part of this family. And don't worry, I'll stay out of the rescues.
Well, nice one, guys.
What?
You're the one who...
Cade!
Rescue team, we have an outright dolphin disaster on our hands. How can we have a festival if our main attractions are stranded upriver in the wetlands?
Those dolphins won't survive like that much longer.
Rescue bots, roll to the rescue!
Uncle Woodrow, come on!
No, I promised to stay out of the way.
Kay, Danny, and Graham were just goofing around.
I'll be fine, Cody.
But Chase needs a driver. Right, Chase?
That is correct, unless I want to walk, which I do not.
If you insist. Rescue bot, roll to the rescue!
Only Heatwave says that.
Oh, sorry.
For some reason, the dolphins swam upriver here, then doubled back down into the wetlands here.
I don't get it. Why can't they just swim back out?
I imagine they're scared and confused.
That I get.
More beacons. They must have made a wrong turn and ended up here.
And the dolphins followed them.
Such beautiful creatures. We have to do something.
We will. Better hurry. Dolphins can easily overheat out of the water.
We'll grab those beacons. Bots, carry the dolphins over that berm to the river. The current will take them back out to sea.
Got it. Let's move.
Sorry about all this, fella.
We'll only get half of these dolphins free before we run out of time.
Like we have other options.
I do have an idea.
No offense, Unc, but...
We need to do something. Uncle Woodrow, what do you have in mind?
Well, if we can raise the water level, I think I can convince the dolphins to leap back into the river on their own.
Convince the dolphins?
Yeah, I used to communicate with the species quite a lot while exploring the Marshall Islands.
Well, even if you could, Uncle Woodrow, how would we raise the water?
Good news is the wetlands are drained by only 2 outlets.
And all we'd have to do is block those up, right?
I say it's worth a try.
All right, let's do it.
I would like to see a certain convertible jalopy do that.
Heatwave? Bullhorn, please.
This I gotta see.
I'm a little rusty, but here goes.
Come on, swim this way.
Jump on over,
Don't be
dolphins.
scared.
You can do it!
The dams are failing.
Why isn't this working?
I should have known better.
Wait, Uncle Woodrow, you said you talked to the dolphins in the Marshall Islands. That's in the Pacific Ocean. Don't they have different dolphins there?
Yes! I'm speaking Pacific white-sided dolphin, not Atlantic.
They're actually listening to him.
I want to speak dolphin. Ow, 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 ow.
Uncle Woodrow, don't ever think you're not part of this family. Only a Burns could pull something like that off.
Now I see why people come out here to watch him.
I want a dolphin. Well, maybe just one of those balloons?
The festival is saved. Mr. Alper, you can change now.
Homemade pizza. The perfect welcome home feast. Thanks for fixing it, Woodrow.
I love cooking for my family.
No hint of feet at all.
I realize my culinary choices are kind of unusual. Once you get past first impressions, they're not so bad, are they? Maybe kind of like me.
That's my brother. An acquired taste.
This really is good.
And some people don't think bat milk cheese is very tasty. Kidding! Ever try milking a bat? They're very moody.
This isn't really bad milk cheese, is it?
Although I will have to clean up your oil spot, you have safeguarded your humans. For that, you have my respect.
Take care of everyone, little chief.
Bye, Uncle Woodrow.
Thanks again.
Safe travels.
Send a postcard.